single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name is James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2018 Ford Ranger. It's a 3.2 TDCi 200 Wildtrak Auto. It's done just 63,000 miles and it's got full service history with 3 services in the book. Okay, so we've been doing these walk around videos for quite a while now and we find them to be very popular, mainly because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here with me today in person. As I go around the vehicle with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, looking for any marks, scratches or dents. We'll have a look at the wheels and the tyres, looking at the tread depths. We'll have a look in the back of the vehicle. Then we'll have a look inside the vehicle, looking at all the seats and the functionality. I'll even tell you what it smells like inside. When we've done that, we'll pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine, and finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the engine, the chassis, and of course the spare wheel. Now, once you've watched the video, if you're happy with what you see and you'd like to buy it, a small deposit will secure it and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere in the world. If you're looking to finance the vehicle, we will ask you for a deposit to cover the VAT because it is a VAT applicable vehicle. It's also worth mentioning that once you've watched the video, if you think I've missed something or if you'd like to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask. It's not a problem. At the end of the day, there's nothing to hide. I'd rather show you before you leave the comfort of your own home. Okay, so let's start with the bonnet and then we can work our way around from there. Hopefully you can see from the image it's in nice clean condition. However, I will ask you to remember it's a UK vehicle, it's been on UK roads. There are stone chips, there's no two ways about it. I will endeavour to try and show you anything that's on there, but obviously please just remember, you know, I can't show you absolutely everything. I'm only human at the end of the day. The stone chips are there. As you can hopefully see, the pinhead sort of size, they are tiny. There is a very small dent in the bonnet. It is just there, and I don't think it's going to show. It is tiny, but it is there. There's just a little tiny one there. You can see that? But other than that, bonnet looks in great condition, to be honest with you. Paint looks in really good shape. So, driver's side headlight and front bumper working our way around. It has got parking sensors. And again, there are a couple of little stone chips. I'll try and point out anything that's a bit bigger, but I can't see anything as it stands at the moment. So the grille's in great condition, as is the bumper and both headlights. Passenger side front wing is in nice clean condition, and there's no obvious marks or dents. Everything looks really nice and clean. There is one tiny little stone chip there, pinhead size. I can't see anything else. Passenger side front wheel and tyre, the wheel's in good condition. It's a Bridgestone tyre and the tyre basically looks new. Under the arch is nice and clean. Windscreen is in nice clean condition. There is a very small stone chip there. It wouldn't have anything to do with the MOT though because it's tiny and it's not within the driver's view. Passenger mirror back's in nice clean condition, there's no damage and the mirror's intact. Go over the pillars and hopefully you can see from that they're in nice clean condition, no damage, and the passenger side of the roof's in nice clean condition as well. So before I go down the passenger side, I always like to look at this view simply for the fact that, you know, when you're looking at vehicles on a regular basis like I do, you do pick up on things like misalignment of gaps, and also looking at this view will show you that there's no mismatch of paint. You can see it's not had any damage and obviously it's in fantastic condition. Down the passenger side, and hopefully you can see from that it's in nice clean condition. There's no obvious marks or dents, but let's have a couple of passes and make sure I'm not missing anything. Side steps in great condition as well. As I say, I can't actually see any dents on the vehicle at all on the passenger side. There's nothing that's obvious anyway. Just on the, again, tiny little stone chip, and there's a tiny little stone chip there, but nothing else I can see in regards to damage or dents. Everything's really nice and clean. So this one's obviously got a canopy. It's a Ridgeback S series. Nice canopy, do look smart. It's in great condition as well, which is always nice to see. And as you can probably see from that, the paint match is perfect. potentially that's been on from new, as you can see. Rear quarter, and again it's in really nice clean condition, and I can't see any marks or dents. Everything looks really nice and clean. A couple of stone chips again, but nothing serious. It's not even a stone chip. There's a very light rub mark there. Passenger side rear wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition. There's a bit of lift, you do see this quite a lot on these wheels with the diamond edge. It's a Continental tyre, it looks brand new. Under the arch is nice and clean. Passenger side tail lights in nice clean condition, there's no damage, there's no cracks, there's no misting. It's all in nice clean condition. Tailgate is in, again, great condition. There's no obvious marks or dents. Can't see anything. Very fine. Little scratch there, as you can see, about the size of my finger. You can't feel it on your fingertip either. So, in the back, decent size opening. Pneumatics on the canopy work well. Plenty of pressure in them. In the back, it's nice and clean. Doesn't smell of anything caustic or nasty. It's obviously very clean in the back. It's got an LED light, and it does work, although not very powerful. Oh. Reassuringly heavy rear door. Rear bumper is nice and clean. It's got parking sensors. It has got a camera as well. It's got a tow bar. Doesn't look like it's ever been used, to be honest with you. It's got the latest style electrics. Driver side tail light. It's in nice clean condition. There's no damage, there's no misting. Everything looks good. Driver side rear quarter. And again, it's in really nice clean condition. I can't see any marks or dents. Bit of dust, that's about it. Driver side rear wheel and tyre. Again, there's a bit of lifting on the wheel, but nothing serious. It's matching tyres to the opposite side, Continental. Matching tread depths, basically brand new. Alright, so I'll land the pillars first. There's no marks or dents. Passenger side of the roof is in nice and clean condition. Just move that camera over a little bit. Again, no misalignment or gaps. Hopefully you can see there's no mismatch of paint. Nothing looks out of place. Everything looks really nice and clean. So let's go down the passenger side, driver side even. Side steps are in nice clean condition. There's no damage. And there's again no obvious marks or dents. Everything looks really nice and clean. It's superb actually, to be fair. I mean, 63,000 miles, it's obviously been taken care of. There is actually a tiny little dent just there. It won't even show up, as you can see. It is tiny though. Pinhead. Really nice and clean. Mirror back, nice and clean, no damage. Mirrors intact. Driver side front wing. And again, it's in fantastic condition. There's no obvious marks or damage. Everything's nice and clean. Being real, I mean, properly critical. There's a very, very fine rub mark there. I think that would probably polish out, to be fair. Driver side front wheel and tyre. It's a matching tyre to the opposite axle, to the opposite side rather. Bridgestone Dueler. Wheels in good condition. Matching tread depth. So it's got quality branded tyres, although mismatched pair. But you know, each axle's got the same wheel on it, same tyre on it, so you know, it's nothing really. Both very, very good tyres, not cheap either. Right, so onto the interior. Hopefully I've not bored you to death yet. Driver side door cards in nice clean condition, there's no damage, everything looks really nice and clean. On the driver's armrest you've got your electric windows ×4, And then up above you've got your central locking driver's seat. To be fair, that seat feels like new. Bolsters are really nice and firm. There's a little bit of fading on the seat, but it's nothing. Seat's in great condition. It's fully electric, and it's got full manoeuvrability, as you can see, as it was new. And it's quick as well, which is nice to see. So there's no overmats in this one, but the carpets are really nice and clean. Obviously you probably know that picking up mats are very cheap anyway, if you're really bothered. Passenger seat, I do see this a lot. That seat feels like new to me. Bolsters are very firm. As you can see, the material's extremely clean. There's no marks. It's potentially probably never been used. Chances are it's been used as like a director's vehicle. They've obviously claimed the VAT back, claimed the tax back on the fuel and all the other bits as well, and then just used it as a company car. Makes a lot of sense at the end of the day. Dashboard is in fantastic condition, as you can hopefully see. There's no nasty marks or unwanted damage. It's cup holder. There is just one key with this one as it stands at the moment. You know, it can change. It has literally just arrived. Spare keys do arrive occasionally, but for the moment it has just got one key, so bear that in mind. The steering wheel is in nice clean condition. There's no unusual wear. All the stitching's in place and it's nice and clean. It smells nice inside as well. Doesn't smell like it's ever been smoked in, which is obviously always a bonus. Because you know then there's no unusual cigarette marks or burns or anything like that. Right, let's start it up. Foot on the brake, let it preheat, give it a twist and it starts straight away into action, no problem. So no warning lights on the dashboard other than the fuel's low. Get rid of that and you can see there's nothing else on there at all other than obviously the handbrakes on and not wearing a seatbelt. So steering wheel controls this part here, controls this part here, and basically you can got lots of different options in regards to what you can see on there. You obviously got your revs, your fuel, and I particularly like this one where you've got your water temperature, your fuel, and then obviously your revs on there. Lower part is your cruise control, basic stuff, and then obviously the left hand side is again the same sort of thing. You can have your phone, navigation, or your fuel. Then the lower part is your media center, so your volume, as you can hear the stereo works well. There's no distortion in the speakers, it sounds really nice and well. You've got voice command. It's also worth mentioning, if you didn't know this, if you've got a smartphone like an iPhone for instance, you can go into your voice command settings, and what you can do, you can press and hold that button and you can link that to your phone. Obviously there's a big thing with mobile phones now, and police, if you touch your phone you'll be in real trouble. So what you can actually do is do everything through that. So you can do like press that and do Siri through that, and for instance, so you can send text messages, you can read text messages back to you, you can do all sorts of different things as well. Obviously the vehicle's got Apple CarPlay as well, which is a bit of a bonus in regards to that sense. Mute, you can answer your phone and hang up, and also you can skip channels, and also if you've got a CD, and you can use skip CD channels as well, CD tracks. Media center, it's obviously a decent size screen. Arguably, I think, bearing in mind we do specialise in pickup trucks, that's what we do. I think in these trucks now, this is the best media center that you can get. Reason being, it's fast. I mean, if you put your finger on a Navara and move it left to right, it takes a second. Don't get me wrong, it's a good system. This is better. So on this one, you can pinch in, you can zoom out, and it does it quick. So it's like using your phone. It just works really well. You've got DAB, obviously. If you click on sources, you can see you've got your Bluetooth audio, CD, DAB, FM and AM. All those work fine. DAB is pre-populated for where you are. It's got climate control with AC, so let me just bring that down to low. AC's on. Bring it on. And I can tell you the air conditioning works. It's cold straight away. It's virtually instant, actually, to be fair, so I'll switch that off. You also get your Bluetooth for your phone where you pair on that. Your mobile apps will be on there when you've actually put your phone in. You use that. USB's down here for that. You can see obviously you've got Wi-Fi, Apple and Android CarPlay, ambient lighting, so you can pick the ambient lighting all around the vehicle. So this one's never actually been used, which is quite interesting to see. So you can have ice blue and red, or whatever you want really. So yeah, nice system, works really well. Roof lining is nice and clean, it's free from any damage. Oh, reversing camera, sorry. Reversing camera's a bit misty, I think it's probably just a little bit wet from where it's had a wash. Roof lining is nice and clean, it's free from any damage. The seats in the back all look really, again, superb. They're not like they've been used, but obviously I couldn't say for definite. It looks really nice and clean anyway. Down here you've got your parking sensors, you can switch it off if the beeping's annoying you, switch it off there. Stability control, hill descent, and then obviously your switchable 4-wheel drive. Obviously electric windows all around, they all work perfectly. Tinted rear windows in the back. Electric folding mirrors. So if you park on the street, you know you're going to get your mirrors knocked off. Obviously mirror controls down here. Do get asked this sometimes, it's worth mentioning. If you think your headlights are a bit too high, that's what you do. Push that in there and then you twist it. There you go. Anything else? Switch that off. Like I said before, you know, if you do think I've missed something, please just ask. I absolutely show you absolutely anything. There's nothing to hide at all. You pop your bonnet here. Let's have a look in the back. Door card in the rear, again nice and clean, no damage, everything looks in place and good. Seats in the back, as you can see, are all in fantastic condition. Again, I don't think they've been sat in. Bolsters feel like brand spanking new. In the back, you've got an armrest with cup holders. Again, there's no mats in the rear. You can lift this seat up. You pull that tab there, and then you've got cubby holes underneath. You can use that to attach backwards, so you can have that up if you wish. If you obviously you've not got kids or whatever, you want to keep that back, you can do that. You pull this one here, and then down there you've got your tools. Like I said before, you know, we do specialise in pickup trucks. We've got lots of Rangers, lots of Navaras, got some Amaroks, and there's more arriving all the time. So, you know, if this one's not for you for whatever reason, check our website out, justcomparecars.com, and we've got all the vehicles are on there. Right, so under the bonnet, turbo unit, you can see is nice and clean, it's free from any oily residue. Hopefully you can see from that and that, we've not cleaned it, this is just as it's arrived. So, you know, we're not going to have to have a way to try and hide anything, which I think is important from my point of view. At the end of the day, I'd rather show you as it is than something it's not. It's got full service history, it's been cared for and maintained. As you can see, all the fluids are clean and to the correct levels. Everything looks good. It's got a genuine Ford battery. Belts are in good condition. There's no signs of any historic oil leaks around the engine bay. So yeah, everything looks great. Underneath, you can see again, there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Chassis is in great condition, as is the exhaust. Rear diff is clean and dry. There's no signs of any oily residue or leaks. I think that's an alloy spare. And the tyre, I can't see from here. I think it's got a decent tyre. I can't really tell from there, to be honest with you. I think it's a General Grabber. Is it a General? Oh no, it's a BF Goodrich. And there's about, I don't know, 4 or 5 mil tread. But the obviously you can see rear diff's in great condition. There's no oily residue or leakages, which is good news. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here today with me in person. Probably a little bit more. I know we'll go on a little bit. We're on about 20 minutes, which is about average really for a walk around video for us. So thanks for watching and sticking with me. I really appreciate it. Like I said before, you know, think I've missed something, or if you want to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask. It's not a problem. It's also worth mentioning, have a look on our Facebook page, because there will be pictures of this vehicle that you won't see anywhere else. Might just give you a better indication of what it is you want to look for. But for the moment, thanks for watching and sticking with me. I really appreciate it. Take care, stay safe. Bye bye.